Welcome. Come meet my children. I'm Meeka Nomicon, and have you heard? I'm now an alien keeper. I never thought I'd be buying questionable eggs from a black market dealer, but the loans catch up to you. The government contract falls through. A video of your failed attempt at raising an interdimensional creature goes viral. Your credibility winds up in shambles. And now? Well, now you're meeting a black market interdimensional egg dealer behind a random house in the dead of night. God damn! Just how bad was our child raising that a video has ruined our career? Was this like a species level of catastrophe? Excuse me, lass. I'm supposed to meet someone around here. Would that happen to be you? Oh, yes, Do we want to be Layla? You know, this is a black market deal, so I probably don't want to give my actual name. So sure, I am in fact Layla. You're on time, Layla. Good. Just to make sure, you're here for the... Oh, I'm here for the goodies. Oh, all the little overshaped things. You know, just to make sure there's no misunderstanding between us, let's just say we're here for the egg. Up front, no nonsense. You're my favourite kind of customer. Have you always loved strange eggs? You're not my typical clientele. Actually, yes. I'm a scientist. PhD in astrobiology. You smile, trying not to think about the fact that your degree is the only bragging right the universe has not yet taken from you. You're a scientist, huh? Pardon? I just expected some little dude with glasses, I guess. Well, I need to see the money up front. Wait, first show me the egg. I want to check its authenticity. I mean, I'm not entirely sure how I would do that, but I'm assuming if it's an alien egg, it glows or something, right? You open your wallet and show off the remnants of your bank account, painstakingly drained. Punctual and prepared. Excellent. The dealer reaches into his bag and pours out an object covered in a mountain of soft fabric and bubble wrap. As he undoes the secure bindings, excitement thrums in your veins. Finally, with the bindings gone, the only thing left in his hand is what you've been waiting for. A deep blue, almost crystalline egg rests unscathed in his palm. It gleams and glimmers, practically sparkling in the moonlight. Wait, in his palm? Just how small is this egg? I don't know why, but when you mentioned interdimensional egg, I was kind of expecting something at least, like dragon egg sized. How is it so pristine? Awe and curiosity fill your tone. Your eyes locked on the gorgeous specimen. All the eggs the government gave you to study were marred and diluted in colour. They didn't come remotely close to this. Huh. These were plucked directly from the rift. Directly? Shock fills your voice. The rift appeared 5 years ago, and still, no one is sure why. The alien animals that came through were dangerous beyond imagination, destroying as much as they could before the government's swift and brutal systematic hunt. Every egg you were given was a result of lingering creatures mating with a native fauna, hence their volatile nature. It seemed a little bit too good to be true, but then again, we did say that all our current eggs were diluted, so maybe it's just amazing. Then again, if you're lifting it directly from the rift, are you not essentially stealing it from its nest? In which case, I feel like some alien mamas are gonna have problems with this. But anyway, you're the one that stole it, not me. I'm just gonna say it's amazing. The dealer merely shrugs, a hint of smug smile on his lips. What can I say? Crime pays. Do you want it or not? Yes, I'll take it. You exchange the money, all of your money, and safely secure the egg in the protective bag you brought. Now remember, these creatures are dangerous. If you get yourself killed, I'm not liable. Don't even try to get a lawyer. Trust me, I have no intention of dying. Most people don't. Anyway, pleasure doing business with you. If you need more eggs, you know who to call. As the dealer disappears into the night, you begin the walk back to the lab, aka your tiny apartment, and head to sleep, excited for the future this egg will bring. You awake with a groan and a significantly lighter wallet before turning to the incubation station you set up. You sit in front of the egg, hopeful. Can I just say, that is one adorable octopus with a top hat. This is it, my little friend. If I can raise you, an alien from another dimension, and keep you alive in this world, then no one will ever doubt my skills again. Then again, if you successfully do this and raise it and let it grow up, it's most likely going to destroy humanity, and then there'll be no one left to doubt your skills. Apart from you. Maybe if we can make the alien like us, it might spare us. People will pay thousands, no millions, for bona fide pets from another world. And maybe I can sell the research too. Maybe I'll even get my job back. And it'd be really nice to afford rent before I get evicted. So the sooner the better. But no pressure. You just focus on hatching. As expected, the egg does not reply to any of this, and you're left to wait with eager, bated breath. You know, I have a feeling we might be waiting quite a while. After a couple of days, a strange entity bursts forth. Oh, you're beautiful! You're even the most perfect of colours! Toxic green! Do you want to consume the world? Movement swirls inside the strange green circle. There's a gurgling sound, and the sphere begins to transform. Oh, look at the tiny arms! Oh, my child is growing already! Are you hungry? Do you want me to feed you a neighbour? The ball slurps into a shape somewhat human. It appears to have little arms, but no notable features that you can tell. It's not an abomination, he is beautiful, but he does look rather slimy. You know, it's a good job I don't really like Jell-O, otherwise you'd look mighty tasty. It seems to maintain its form without any obvious bone structure. Maybe it's a type of mollusk or a mold. You lower your head so that you're eye level with the alien, observing it in awe. Well, hello there, little fella. Lass? I'm not quite sure. Anyway, welcome to the world of Earth. The creature cocks its head to the side, perplexed. It's especially strange given it has no neck. It seems that you can hear. That's a great sign. The tricky part will be getting it to understand language. But hey, tricky's never stopped you before, especially not with eviction on the line. You clear your throat, returning your attention to the creature before you. I bet you're hungry, huh? New world, new food. What shall we feed you? Well, meat seems to be the closest thing to my original suggestion, so I'm gonna feed you the meat. You place a tiny plate of raw ground beef in front of the creature. It slowly benches forward and examines the object curiously. With its undefined hand appendage, it picks up a granule of meat. That's it! Go on, and... The creature begins to shake and shudder. It throws the meat down, disgusted. Oh, are you a vegetarian, Slime? Oh, I'm so sorry. Yikes! Guess you don't like that one, huh? After writing down your findings and ensuring the creature has enough food to eat, you spend the next few days seeing how it reacts to different foods and observing it. You find that the creature is rather mellow. It investigates its surroundings with curiosity rather than fear. Its movements are gentle, never violent or harsh. Its shapeless little hands don't appear to have much strength. It also floats, never quite touching the bottom of the cage. Wait, we're keeping our child caged? Oh, I feel cruel. Though it seems gentle, you can't sell a creature like this without confirming its nature. It's time for the tactile test. To test it, you... Oh, we gotta pet the alien! We've got to! I would say give it a cuddle, but that wasn't an option. The creature stills as your hand enters the tank, shrinking backwards as your hand comes near it. It gives a clear sign it does not want to be touched, but you must know how it will react. Your livelihood depends on it. You know, if we lose the hand, I feel like we're gonna deserve it. Maybe I should have been nice and just reached out the hand instead of petting it. Your fingers connect with the smooth, cool skin across the top of its head. It feels strange. Not quite solid, but not quite... Ow! Your hand is swiftly struck by pressure that seems akin to a black hole. You feel your flesh tearing from the bone, as if it's about to be completely ripped off. Oh, damn! Oh, good little monster! That is what I like to see. Really defend yourself. You look down to find a hole has formed in the alien's center, and your hand is stuck inside it. It's eating me? You know what? We are the rude one that just violently stuck our hand inside the creature. We should apologize. I'm sorry I scared you. I won't do it again. Please let go. The alien's eyeless face looks up at you, as though peering into your entire being. You get the uncanny feeling that it can see something deep within you. After a moment, it lets out a quiet sigh and releases your arm. You quickly rip it out of the cage and far out of reach. Ouch! What is this stuff? Sticky, slimy residue coats your forearm, glistening unnaturally in the light. It has no smell, but it feels oddly cooling on your flesh. Beneath it, your arm begins to bruise. But the most important question, do we still have a hand? Because you only mentioned it covering our arm. Strange. I should take samples right away. You bolt from the room, nearly breaking into a sprint as you head towards your computer. I'm not fleeing. Nope. I'm not even scared. The words sound weak even to your own ears. With the tactile test complete, you continue to observe the creature for the next few days. You haven't dared try to touch the test again. Your hand is still bruised and sore from the pressure. Oh, that's fine. It's not like we lost our hand then. A personal pet is out of terms of selling options. Maybe the government will still be interested. Well, if it can produce miniature black holes, I bet the government would want to use it as a weapon. As you read over your notes for the day, you let out a sigh. Alien, alien, alien. I wrote it so much it doesn't even sound like a real word anymore. Well, why don't we name our child? Should I give the alien a name? Hell yeah! No, name the alien, I want you to. It's not like I'll grow attached to it. I need the money after all. That's what you think, Layla. I'm gonna make us bond to this alien. We are gonna love our child, Layla. I'm gonna force us to. Let's see. What should we name you, little friend? Oh, I can't just name him Alien. That's mean. What's a nice little name for an alien? Oh, I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. Oh, I'm put on the spot now. You know what? I'm gonna call you Vlad. Maybe you don't particularly take my blood, but you did almost consume my entire hand, so let's name you something dangerous. Vlad! I like it. What do you think, Vlad? Oh, you squeak! Oh, my child is growing up so fast. The formless creature looks up at you and does a little jiggle. It seems to like it. Vlad it is then. You write down the alien's new name, content to no longer fill your notes with the same impersonal word over and over again. You know, it's been a week since you were born, Vlad. Sweet. Yeah, time flies. You've already grown a centimeter. I wonder when you'll be fully grown. Sweet, sweet. You think back to the late payment notice your apartment sent this morning. 1 more month of late payments, and you'll be evicted. I'd like to see them try. I'll just introduce them to my little Vlad here. I can't keep you for much longer. Ah! You shrug off the creature's cry. You're too professional to get attached. The clock ticks in your ears as you review your notes so far. Food preferences. Likes fruit. Hates meat. Easy enough to cater to. Bodily functions. None. At least none that I see. Buyers will probably like that. Temperament. Definitely does not respond well to touch. Yikes! You stare at the fourth and tested category. Training. How does one even begin to train an alien? The animals you worked on before had pre-established training plans based on what they were hybrid with. But this is out of your ballpark. Let's see how good you are at learning commands, Vlad. I'll try teaching you with... I mean... probably food reward would be the best, right? We'll go food rewards. You grab a blueberry and hold it up to the glass of the cage. This immediately gets the alien's attention, and its formless body perks up in excitement. See this? You waggle the blueberry. Its head follows. If it had eyes, you're certain they would be wide. Come here. You hold the blueberry up to the side of the cage and beckon it forward. After a moment of hesitation, the alien starts to move. Yes! Great job, Vlad! You're so smart! You drop the blueberry into its cage, watching as it happily devours it, just like before. It turns blue. Oh, nice! So you take on the property of the things you eat. Then again, it does not technically prove it's smart. I mean, it might just be gravitating towards the food. It might not actually be listening to our commands. Aww! Not as cute as the green, but you're still adorable, Vlad. Squeak! Yeah, let's try again on this side. You circle around to the back of the cage, holding up another blueberry. Come here. Sure enough, the alien follows your orders exactly. You're food motivated, huh, Vlad? That's okay. As long as people know what you need, they can train you. Once they're bedded, food makes it grow as well. You test out the training with a few more commands, trying with and without food. Over time, the alien is able to recognize each command without emotion or treat. Part of you floods with pride. This alien could sell for a lot. More days of observation pass. Each day starts with a happy squeak from the alien. You've come to enjoy that sound first thing in the morning. Unfortunately, you also feel the tick of time and the emptiness of your wallet with each day that passes. Should I try to find a buyer for the creature? Well, no, not yet. It's still a baby. We should probably wait a bit longer. Listen, all I'm saying is that if we don't sell our child, we can then just make him eat our landlord, right? I still have time. I can learn more. I can get a higher... You bolt on the word price. I have to pay my rent somehow. I can't go soft now. You turn back to the alien, trying to be resolute in your choice. This is only temporary. It always was. Right? As hard as you might, you can't seem to shake the doubt from your mind. I'm keeping our child. Oh, ding dong. Think we've got a door. You jump at the sound of the doorbell, a shiver of anxiety shooting down your spine. No one ever comes here, not even solicitors. I need to get a grip. It's probably just a package. Well, have you actually ordered anything though? You peer out the peephole of your apartment's front door and see nothing out of the ordinary. Pleased at the lack of humans, you open the door and instead find a manila envelope on the ground with a welcome mat would go. What's this? There's no sender. You flip the envelope over, but there's no names or addresses on either side. Strangely cryptic. Let's see what's inside. Ashford College of Astrobiology. To whom it may concern, it has come to our attention that you have a sample from 5206999 North, 1732408.6 West in your possession. If this does not apply, please disregard this letter. We are willing to offer compensation for any information you are willing to provide about the specimen, given you can prove its validity. We are also willing to procure the specimen for a handsome fee. I have provided my contact details below. We look forward to your cooperation. Sincerely, Director Is that Ava? Head of Interdimensional Affairs. Director Arvo Quell. That name rings a bell. Ah, that's right. He was another consultant we were given access to during the government contract. Maybe this is legit. You venture over to the computer, researching to confirm. It seems Arvo Quell is indeed a director at Ashwood College of Astrobiology. I should... We are not selling our child. I will sell you the information, though. He knows where I live, but it doesn't seem like he's told the government, or they would have confiscated Vlad by now. Maybe he really does just want information. It can't hurt to try. Alright, Dear Mr. Quell, if I did possess a specimen, what information would you want to know? Sincerely. If he knows where you live, it's likely he knows your name too. A sign-off probably doesn't matter. Sincerely, a fellow scientist. Sure, why not? You shake your head and hit send. Within a matter of minutes, you get a reply. Let's see here. Looks like he wants Vlad's weight, height, consistency, and a photo. That's awfully easy. I wonder what the catch is. Well, maybe he just wants confirmation that we actually have him. Maybe we shouldn't send the photo. Well, there's only one way to find out. You email back the requested information. After a few hours, your phone dings with a new bank notification. Holy! You stifle down in the exclamation, staring at the numbers in your bank account. It's 3 zeros higher than it was before. You sprint over to your computer, fumbling over the keys in a hurry to bring up your email. Dear Dr. Layla, I hope the payment was satisfactory. The information certainly was. My next request is a little more invasive. I would like a sample of the specimen. It does not have to be a large amount. A small vial will do the trick. I'll provide the address. You want me to chop up my child? Wait, can we just send him, like, a bit of the gunk we got from our hand earlier? He wants a sample from you, Vlad. Would that be okay? Squawk! Oh, you're about to be green again. It's a little scary, but I'll... Gentle or quick? Which one's better? Well, quick is probably going to hurt more, so I'll be gentle. You rummage through your desk drawers until you find a sealed needle and a vial. You tear off the top of the needle packaging, attach the vial, snap on a pair of gloves, then hold up the sharp object for Vlad to see. This is a needle. Needle. It pokes into your skin like this. You mimic poking yourself. Ow, it hurts. But now it's over. It doesn't hurt for long. Scree. Squat. Squee squat. You slowly bring the needle towards Vlad, not wanting to scare it. The alien doesn't shrink, but instead reaches for the needle. Aw, you brave little slime. It's okay. You can touch it. Keeping your hand steady, you allow Vlad to touch the needle. After a moment, it pierces his own skin. Oh, thank you. You feel the syringe and remove it from Vlad, both shocked and pleasantly surprised that it seemed to understand you, not to mention help you. Aww. Maybe you really are a smart little alien. Good job, Vlad. Very nice. Sweet. Within a few days, Director Quell sends you a large chunk of cash. Eviction is a far possibility now. And even better, a full breakdown of Vlad's genetic makeup. Unlike every being on Earth, Vlad is not a carbon-based life form. Instead, it is a silicon-based, something never seen before. You correspond with Dr. Hector Quell for several weeks over the possibilities this means for the Rift and for the denizens of Earth. It's fascinating. So fascinating, the Director Quell wants to see the alien in person to verify some things. He promises that Vlad won't be hurt, but you're worried nonetheless. I should I don't trust you, Director Qual. I'm keeping my child safe.
It's too risky. I've known plenty of scientists, and a lot of them didn't know when to stop. It was always about the answers, never the subject. I can't let Vlad end up like that.
Uncomfortable with the risk, you draft up a letter of refusal and email it to Director Qual.
There, it's all done. Don't worry, Vlad. We have plenty to live off of now. Square! That's right. We can rest easy now.
Satisfied in your choice, you spend the rest of the day teaching Vlad new commands before finally heading to bed. I did actually provide Vlad with a bed, right? He is not still caged, is he? Oh, they're gonna break in and steal my child. Do we have a weapon?
Huh?
What the? Before you can ascertain the source of the cracking noise, the figure of a man infiltrates your view. The doctor is in sight. Secure the alien. Panic rises in your chest. They want Vlad. Your eyes dart around the room, desperate to find the best way to get to Vlad. The door is your best bet. Frantic, you jump out of bed and run for the door. Smack! A painful thud lands behind your ear, and you find yourself looking up at the bedroom ceiling. Darkness swarms at the corners of your vision, and then you are gone. Oh, Pink End! There are no signs, we're so bloodthirsty. I tried to save you, Vlad. This means you at least loved me, right? You know what? I regret nothing. I died for my child. And it could have been worse. The last time I had a child, I ate it. That's gonna sound so bad if no one's seen the video of your flesh. Okay, so apparently there's like 7 endings. So, clearly our next one is gonna be as mean as we can. You are abomination. Don't worry, I say it with love. The creature slouches with discontent, as though it recognizes the words.
Must be my imagination.
You lower your head, so that you're eye level with the alien, observing it in awe. Okay, so if I'm trying to be as mean to it, we probably do want to pick meat again, right? Just because you know it doesn't like it. Well, I'll try and feed you the meat. I know you're gonna hate it. You place a tiny plate of raw ground beef in front of the creature. It slowly ventures forward and examines the object curiously. With its undefined hand appendage, it picks up a granule of meat.
That's it. Go on, and...
The creature begins to shake and shudder. It throws the meat down, disgusted. Okay, so let's really test our bond with this creature. You've currently eaten my hand, so we've got to fight back. You reach into the cage and grab the alien by what you assume is the scruff of its neck. Its skin is slippery, but eventually your nails find purchase.
Let go!
You pull on its flesh, willing it to drop its gasp. The alien doesn't even squirm. It inhales, sucking your forearm into its endless pit of its mouth. Panic fills your chest, your arm flailing into seemingly empty space. Wait, am I gonna get myself entirely consumed right now? What the hell is this thing?
Let go! I'm serious, let me go right now!
It drags you in, up to the shoulder. You're eye level with this monstrosity, and the worst part is, there's emptiness in its formless figure. No rage, no fear. You get the unnerving sense it's only doing what is natural.
Please! I'm sorry, I won't!
With one large inhale, you find yourself hurtling into an endless vacuum of darkness. And then, you are gone. Oh, hell yeah! I have been consumed. Let's face it, we kind of deserve that. But we found the blue end, eaten by an alien. Not the worst way to go. You know what? I'll give you that. I think that's one for the bucket list. Don't think I've been ever eaten by a giant slime monster before. Okay, so aside from our untimely death, let's still remain mean to the creature to see if that changes our ending. I'm afraid I cannot name you this time.
Names are a slippery slope. I might never want to let it go if I do. No, I need to stay focused. My ability to feed, clothe, and shelter myself depends on it.
You shake the thought from your mind. Turning back to your notes, you continue to use the same impersonal word for the creature.
but find it hard to keep yourself as distant as you would like. Fine, I'll give you a name, but only to make my notes easier to read.
Oh, we have no choice. Well, go back to being Vlad then.
There, now I can write down Vlad instead of an alien all the time. You know, it's been a week since you were born, Vlad.
Straight?
Yeah, time flies. You've already grown a centimeter. I wonder when you'll be fully grown.
Okay, so we want to go for the meanest training method this time, right? So no rewards and no encouragement, just repetition. Come on, Vlad, do as you're told.
See my hand, Vlad? Come towards it. You flex your fingers, motioning for the alien to approach the side of the cage, but it only looks at you quizzically. Come on, come here. You snap your fingers, but the alien does not seem to understand at all. You sigh, worried that this is a bad indicator of training to come. Come on! Come on!
Straight?
That's a new noise. One that sounds awfully displeased. Your mind flashes back to what it felt like, having your forearm crushed inside the alien's terrifying mouth. You shudder. Maybe that's enough training for today. In fear of the creature's new, aggressive sounds, you decide that this training method is a sinking ship and promptly abandon it. More days of observation pass. Each day starts with a happy squeak from the alien. You've come to enjoy the sound first thing in the morning.
Well, I was going for a mean route, weren't I? So we might as well try and find a buyer for this creature.
This is why I brought the egg after all. First things first, we need to draw interest. You pull open your social media and upload the videos you've taken of the alien, leaving the description cryptically blank. The less information you give, the more people will ask. It doesn't take long for public intrigue to build. As your inbox is sufficiently flooded with inquiries, you review your notes in order to determine a price. Well, it's a little violent. That's going to be a negative for most non-government buyers. I'll lower the price a little for that.
Oh, so I'm guessing the find a buyer choice has multiple endings then, depending on the character's characteristics. So because we've appeared it to be violent and not very trainable, we'll get a lower price for it.
Training is definitely not the alien's strong suit. Buyers won't like that. I might have to bring the price down a bit more. You stare at the numbers for a long moment, pondering the reality of placing an exact value on a living creature's life before you snap yourself out of it. I have to do this. It's just business. Knowing people will want to barter, you add an extra 20% to your final price and make an official listing on the dark interdimensional underground market. Soon enough, someone agrees to your price and sets up a meeting.
Oh, what's the bidding? This is our director.
Thank you for meeting me, Dr. Layla. You nod, looking around the darkened cafe. It's completely empty aside from you and the man who provided the highest bid for Vlad. He said it was better to meet after dark, less prying eyes. As much as you tell yourself you're overreacting, a chill runs down your spine at the dark, empty interior nonetheless. Thank you for such a generous offer. Honestly, the value of the alien is worth more than any cash I could give. May I see the specimen? Oh, yes, of course. You pull away the fabric you draped over the creature's cage, draw the ride over, and reveal the slime-like being within. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Awe shines in the buyer's eyes as he examines the creature. Maybe your fears were unfounded after all. Don't worry. I am happy to show my share of the bargain as well. He sets a briefcase on the table, untering the latch to reveal stacks of fat green cash. It nearly glimmers in the light, a beacon of richness. You've never seen that much cash in one place. It could easily keep your bills paid, though you get the nagging sense you could have made more. Is this amount satisfactory? Yes, thank you. You bite the inside of your cheek, debating if you should ask the question on your mind. After a moment, you decide that you don't want to regret missing out on your only chance. Can I ask, what will you do with the alien?
Of course. I'm glad you asked. I'm quite excited to see what medicinal properties it has. We'll take living samples first, of course, and then dissect it for further study. I'm positive it's going to save lives.
Oh, you're gonna kill my child. Oh, I regret this already.
Dissect. A verb. To methodically cut up. The definition plays in your mind, but doesn't quite settle. It leaves a ringing in your ears and a churning in your stomach. They're going to cut the alien up into pieces. Dr. Layla? At the sudden call, you're snapped from your thoughts.
Sorry,
You know what? Oh, I'm going for the mean route though. I don't want to let you do this, but I wonder if the alien can really save lives. Oh, absolutely. Don't worry, Dr. Layla. I can assure you that the alien you have so beautifully taken care of will help a lot of people. He reaches out and pats the back of your hand, sincerity in his eyes. I dare you to go pet the alien. You are doing a great thing here today. Thank you for getting the creature this far. He stands and grabs the handle of the cage. Your heart hangs uncomfortably heavy in your chest.
Sweet. Scrap.
Vlad presses up against the cage, as if desperately trying to reach you, as the buyer heads for the door.
Oh, Vlad, I feel bad now.
You ball your hands into fists, resisting the urge to reach back for it.
I'm sorry, little friend. I'm so sorry.
The door shuts. Vlad is gone. You stare at the briefcase full of money in front of you. Your bills are paid for the next decade. You can start fresh. Despite that, your stomach gnaws with unease. What have I done?
Oh, we found the gold end.
We won, but at what cost?
Well,
The cost of Vlad. Oh, my poor child. Okay, redemption time. I'm not entirely sure this is gonna work, but I can't let you do that. Can't? You most certainly can. It's as easy as letting me take the creature and walk out the door.
Vlad is a living thing, the first of its kind. You can't just kill it.
I'm not going to just kill it. I'm going to revolutionize medicine, and it will be a stepping stone. I'm sorry you don't understand, Dr. Layla, but this is happening. There's nothing you can do. I say we open the cage and chuck Vlad at him. He stands and grabs the handle of the cage. Desperation and guilt swirls at the storm inside your stomach. Don't let the buyer leave. The thought of Vlad being dissected is too much to bear. Your arm darts out and grabs the handle of the cage, refusing to let go.
I will not let you do this. Take your money and leave.
The buyer lets out a small sigh before a twisted smile curves across his lips. If you were sensible, you would have done this the easy way. Two shadowy figures emerge from the back of the room. Having been hidden against by the wall, they don't look friendly. Take care of her. As the men dart forward, your eyes focus on the alien with an increased desperation.
Don't worry, Vlad. I'll find you.
Smack. Nope, I think we're gonna be dead again. You're too focused on the alien to dodge the first blow. It catches you behind the ear, leaving a painful ringing. And with the corner of your eye, you see the door swing open.
No, wait!
Smack. Another blow hits the side of your head. Your vision swarms as the door firmly slams shut.
I'm sorry, Vlad.
Smack. With the third blow, your head gives out and you find yourself falling into an empty black nothingness. Your last thought is of the alien and how things went so wrong. Oh, we got our pink end again. Okay, so anytime we die, we get the pink end. So if we just email about selling the alien, do you reckon we can get the gold ending again?
You get a reply within a matter of minutes. The director has a contact with a great interest in the creature. You're not sure how the two are related, but he offers you a price you simply can't refuse. Soon enough, you decide to go meet the contact.
Oh, it is you! Okay, so yeah, this is gonna give us that gold ending again. So I'm assuming being quick about taking a sample of blood is probably gonna be the meaner option, right? So we'll be quick about it.
You won't feel a thing. It'll be over in 2 seconds, okay? You ready the syringe and take a deep breath, knowing that getting it over with is better than drawing it out. Besides, knowledge of blood's physical makeup will be extremely useful in learning about its own species. 1, 2. You quickly jab the creature before hitting 3. Scrah! An awfully enraged sound fills the room. Ow! Ow! Your hand is swiftly struck by pressure that seems akin to a black hole. You feel your flesh tearing from the bone, as if it's about to be completely ripped off.
You know, I should have expected this. I mean, we did just attack it with a needle.
As you attempt to ignore the pain and pull the needle out, you look down to find a hole has formed in the alien center, and your hand is stuck inside it. You reach into the cage.
Ah, this is gonna get us murdered again. This is gonna be the blue end. So we're gonna get consumed, right? Okay, so let's hope that by trusting Director Qual, we might actually reach one of our different endings. We've still got 4 to find.
Director Qual has been nothing but true to his word so far, not to mention that he knows where you live and hasn't taken the alien by force. I think we can trust him. Taking a deep breath and squaring your shoulders, you set up a meeting time with Director Qual. Today's the day. I hope it goes well. You transfer Vlad to a portable cage and gently drape a cloth over it, obscuring any view of the alien. With Vlad secured, you head for the meeting spot. It's a beautiful day. Vlad, maybe I can stop before we get there and let you see.
I'm gonna guess our ringing phone says no.
As you turn the corner, you hardly have enough time to register the sound of a bike's bell.
Oh, it's not our phone.
By the time you look up, it's heading right for you.
Ah!
You jump out of the way and stumble, dropping the cage. It bounces and skids across the concrete before coming to an abrupt stop against the curb.
Vlad!
Scrambling to your feet, you run for the cage. As you approach, you notice the door has been knocked ajar by the fall. You stoop down and peer inside, and your stomach plummets to your feet. The cage is empty.
Vlad! Where are you, buddy?
Your head whips from side to side, desperately searching every crack and crevice in the area in front of you.
Vlad! Come on out! Vlad! Where are you?
You search the entirety of the street, tearing into bushes and looking in every drainage ditch. Hours pass. As day turns to night, you're forced to confront the awful truth. Vlad is gone.
Where did I go so wrong? Well, we were incredibly mean to him. There we go, we found our red end. Missing. If only you had been kinder. Okay, I've learnt my lesson. I will go and be nice to our child. Okay, we're on our best mothering behavior again. We're not going to try and pet the alien, we'll just hold out our hand towards it.
The creature stills as your hand enters the tank, but seems to relax as you wait for it to approach. After a few moments, it tentatively floats over to you. It looks around your hand, examining it in detail. One of its little hands reaches out and gives you a gentle poke.
Ah! I got booped by an alien.
Don't worry, I won't hurt you. As if understanding your words, the creature runs its strange hand across yours. It's cold but smooth. It almost feels like liquid gliding across your flesh.
What do you think? Sweet!
You speak! Such a smart alien! I should write this down. It wraps both hands around yours, resting its head against your palm. Your heart swells with the cuteness of this gesture.
Oh, that's it. I'm keeping it. I'm keeping you. You're my child for life now.
Maybe the report can wait.
You wait until the alien lets go of your hand, basking in the gentle silence before you get up to document your observations. With the tactile test complete, you continue to observe the creature for the next few days. I've discovered something. So, if we make Vlad love us, try to sell him and then refuse to, it changes things slightly. The thought of Vlad being dissected is too much to bear. Your arm darts out and grabs the handle of the cage, refusing to let go.
I will not let you do this. Take your money and leave.
The buyer lets out a small sigh before a twisted smile curves across his lips. If you were sensible, you would have done this the easy way. Two shadowy figures emerge from the back of the room, having been hidden by the wall. They don't look friendly. Take care of her. As the men dart forward, your eyes focus on the alien with an increased desperation.
Don't worry, Vlad. I'll find you.
Snap! You're too focused on the alien to dodge the first blow. It catches you behind the ear, leaving a painful ringing. Through the awful ringing, you hear the faint sound of glass breaking. The second guard grabs you by the arm, but you quickly rip it out of his grasp. Maybe he didn't expect you to fight back. Either way, this is your chance. You scramble to your feet and hastily jump over the chair, stumbling for the door. Gotcha! You're roughly pulled back by your hair before being slammed into the table behind you. Wood splinters around you, the corners of your vision going blurry. Ah! You can barely hear the guard scream over the pounding in your head. After a moment, the haze leaves your vision and you find the reason for the scream.
Oh, Vlad has come to save us.
Oh, you are the best, Vlad. What did you eat? Vlad, did you take a bite out of the guard? Good baby alien. A red blob encompasses most of the buyer's body, as if having swallowed him whole.
Vlad!
What the hell is that thing? I gotta get out of here. The guard makes a break for the door, but doesn't get very far. The blob turns to you, three motionless figures trapped inside of its massive form.
You came back for me.
Tears spring to your eyes.
Thank you, Vlad. I'm so sorry I tried to sell you. I'll never let them take you again.
You manage to shakily get to your feet, stepping towards the creature that is suddenly twice your size.
It's just you and me now, buddy.
And a whole heap of cash. Don't worry, I have no need to sell you again. Vlad wiggles in approval. You grin and grab the suitcase full of cash. Is it ethical? No. Should you be scared of this creature? Probably. But at this moment, you don't care. All you feel is relief and warmth. Vlad came back for you. You must have done something right to earn its trust so deeply. And that is the best accomplishment of your career.
Come on, my friend. Let's go home.
I don't think you're going to fit in your carrier, though. Hey, we found the grey end. Consequences. Oh, a later problem. Consequences? What consequences? Me and my child are going to live happily ever after. Don't worry. I shall find you some more people to consume. Okay then. Our little alien loves us. But unfortunately I still dropped you. Sorry, Vlad. You stoop down to peer closer and breathe a sigh of relief. Vlad is pleasantly perched against the back of the cage, unscathed and munching on some blueberries that have rolled around.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm glad you're okay, buddy. Let's see if we can fix this door.
As you fiddle with the cage, it becomes apparent the door will never fit right again. With a sigh, you leave it ajar. Vlad didn't run away before. You hope that remains the case. Carefully keeping the cage steady, you head to the meeting spot and begin to wait. And wait. Some more.
Where is this guy?
Almost as if on cue, your phone dings with a new message. I wanted to test your trust. Thank you. I hope I can count on your cooperation further.
Count on my... What a waste of time! Come on, Vlad, let's go home. Annoyed with the director's test, you gather up your alien friend and return home. Huh? There's a package at the door. You get Vlad settled and return to the doorstep, looking the package over. It's cryptically blank of any information, no names or addresses. Could this be Director Quell again? My curiosity needs to be purged. Go on then, open the package. The box is heavier than it looks. Nothing slides around when you lift it, though. Whatever is inside must be securely packed. Slicing open the tape, you find a brand new monitor, hard drive, mouse, and a webcam. Yeah, nothing strange about getting shipped an entire streaming setup. Totally normal. It doesn't sound reassuring even to yourself. I'm sure there's a normal explanation. Let's see here. You take the electronics out of the box and find a note at the very bottom.
Dr. Layla, I'm afraid I haven't been very honest with you.
Oh, great.
Truth be told, Vlad is not the first of its kind to come through the rift. However, Vlad is the first to survive longer than a week.
Wait, how?
I can only speculate the exact cause, but the key difference is the environment you fostered Vlad in. It is possible the other aliens did not react well to lab stimuli. In any case, our studies of Vlad's kind were cut short due to our failure to cultivate. All the samples we took disintegrated in moments, and our subjects did not live past a week. In other words, the project is seen as a lost cause. But you have kept Vlad alive far longer than our subjects, and even managed to send a sample of his genetic makeup. I won't ask to experiment on Vlad, as it is the only success so far. Instead, I'd like to replicate the conditions the alien was hatched and cared for in.
Seems easy enough. I wonder if it would really work the same.
In order to do that, I need to regain access to the rift. I'm afraid black market eggs are not viable to the legitimacy of the experiment.
Little bit of a dig there.
To do that, I'd like you to show Vlad to the world. Your past exploits are well known in the scientific community. An underdog tale of someone overcoming their past mistakes and raising a brand new species is exactly what you and I need.
Wait, you want us to become the first mother alien streaming duo? I wonder if I can teach Vlad to play some horror games with me. That'd be fun. Exploits. Ouch.
I'd like for you to make some videos with Vlad, showing its day-to-day life, tricks, food, habits. With this, I'm confident that you will regain your reputation as an excellent scientist, and I will be able to reinstate my program of study. Please think this over carefully. Best regards, a fellow scientist.
That's, You set the letter down, head spinning. Memories of the hybrid you took care of, your last exploit, flash before your eyes. It escaping its cage, bolting to a nearby door. You chasing it out into the street, breathless and unable to keep pace. It avoiding you at every turn. You lunging forward, jumping to catch it, and landing directly on it, smashing it into nothingness. Oh, damn! We killed our child! The comments in the video a passerby took. Heartless, monster, imbecile, incompetent, dumbass. Maybe they were right. Maybe there was a better way to stop the alien back then. Snap out of it. I am Dr. Layla. I've made many mistakes, but I also succeeded where others failed.
Squeak.
That's right, Vlad. If we can show the world you're a real sentient being, we can find more of your kind and make this world a better place. What do you say?
Squeak.
All right, let's do this. It's strange at first, talking to a camera or taking care of Vlad as per usual, but eventually it becomes second nature.
And to your surprise, the videos are a hit. Perhaps it's the work of director Qual and his influence. Perhaps not. Either way, that awful reputation you gained years back is gone, replaced by that of a competent scientist and her alien friend. And so, the loans get paid, the government contracts reappear, the videos of your successful attempt at raising an interdimensional creature go viral. Your credibility is higher than it ever was before. And now? Well, now you find yourself living a nice, comfortable life with your best friend. We've got it pretty nice, huh, Vlad?
Squeak!
Oh, wait, we got the green end! We're best friends forever. Just please tell me one thing. Please tell me we at least let him out of his cage. Okay, so we've got one more ending to find, and I reckon it's gonna have something to do with the food options, right? Because we know fruit is the answer to make it like us, meat is the one to make it hate us. But then why give me the option of cheese? What does that cause you to do, buddy? You place a tiny sliver of cheese in the creature's cage. It slowly benches forward and examines the object curiously. With its undefined hand appendage, it picks up the cheese and a hole quickly forms in the center of the creature. It's weird. Drool begins to leak from the corner of its hole, falling in a clear puddle at the bottom of its body. Wow, you're really interested in the cheese, huh? Go ahead. You can eat it, little friend. It hastily shoves the cheese into the round mouth-like hole. It doesn't chew, just merely swallows it whole. Good job! I had a hunch you would like the... Before you can finish the sentence, its skin begins to stretch and expand as a strange bubbling noise fills the air. Is he gonna pop?
What the?
Splat! The creature erupts in a horrifying gloopy explosion, coating the sides of the cage green remnants.
Oh, damn! I killed my child! Ah, the sodium!
You clasp your head in your hands, moneyless and alienness. If only you had remembered life forms from the rift can't handle sodium.
Oh, well,
That's unfortunate.
oh, my child splattered.
Which one's meaner? Making my child explode? Or consuming my child and making it go through mitosis? I'm starting to think I am not the best caregiver. Well, if you enjoyed your time here, I'd greatly appreciate you to like this video and subscribe to this channel. But other than that, it was a spooky day, and catch you next time, guys.